Let's bring in our next guest. I'm going to get Armida Quezada.
That's correct.
Pretty nice, right? How
Yes,
are you?
good,
Armida, enduring love, civil marriages?
Yes.
What does that mean?
Well, if someone wants to get married, they just give me a call and I meet with them. If they want a short elopement ceremony.
Oh, you're the
minister.
You're a minister.
Yeah.
Wow, I'm interested in this. How did you become a minister?
It actually happened about 3 years ago because one of my good friends wanted to get married, and then she calls me and she says, I want you to marry my boyfriend and I said, no.
You thought she wanted you in on it, didn't you?
Yeah, and so finally, after a long text conversation, she convinced me, and I looked into this ordained.
Why does she want you?
I don't know. I don't know.
Are you her best friend?
No, we were just good friends, and we were good working buddies.
Okay.
And so
You'd known her for a long time?
For a while,
yeah.
and so.
So she says it, and you go, well, first of all, I got to go on the web and get my certificate, right?
Which I'm a notary public, so she thought that I could do it just because. I said no, I have to be ordained. So sure enough, I looked into it, and I
ordained by the Church of who?
I actually belong to American Ministries,
okay.
So that is.
Did you get a star with that?
No, but a nice certificate with my name on it.
Okay, whatever works.
Yeah.
Now, so what you do is people contact you.
Yes.
And you'll go anywhere?
Yes, anywhere in the
You'll
Fresno.
do any type of wedding?
Any Fresno, Kings County, Tulare County. I've done parks, backyards, front yards, restaurants, up in the mountains and the beach area. Pretty much they're any type of ceremony, elopement, where they just want to get it done and get it over with.
I understand.
I've had couples that have been together for so long, they're like,
just get it over with. I understand. Now, how do you structure how do you know what to say?
Well, I have
a questionnaire.
For the long, full wedding ceremonies, I do have a questionnaire for the couples. What kind of
questions do you ask?
How they met, what they love about each other, if they were not in their life, if all of a sudden they were gone, what they would miss the most.
Oh.
That's
a tough one.
Yeah, it is. So
before you get married, let me say, what would you do if they were dead?
No, not dead. Not dead. Like if they all of a sudden they broke up or something, But yeah, dead would be also. But it's just to get to know them, and also for them to realize that they're getting married for the right reasons. It's so interesting to meet the couples, how they met, what's kept them going on and going strong together, the obstacles that they've overcome together, or the adventures that they plan ahead. So it's always good, and you incorporate it into their ceremony, because they do have 3 types of ceremonies. The elopement, which is a 10-15 minute ceremony, and I have that one already pre-written, and it's pretty cute, and it says to the point.
Right, yeah.
And so it just gets them married and off they go. And then they have a full ceremony, which that one's about 35 minutes long. And it does include like a short story of how they met and why they chose to get married. And then I have the specialized Enduring Love, which includes, if they want, a unity candle or ceremony, a sand ceremony.
You know what we had at my wedding? A unity margarita. Like we had a blender up there, and everybody added their own.
Hey.
It was great.
I wish I was there.
Yeah. What are some of the cool things that you've seen people do unity wise?
There's one that I really thought was romantic, that they came to me and they said, can we add this box? And this box had been handed down to them from her parents. And it was a really nice crafted box, and they added a wine bottle and 2 glasses, and they wrote each other a love letter. And so they wanted me to add it in there because they said, if we ever have any obstacles, or if we're ready to strangle each other, we're going to open this box. And
Crack
it's gonna
that bottle of
remind us.
wine and drink
yes.
it.
And get things right and back on track. But I think other people add, like their parents and grandparents that are no longer in their lives, but that they were part of their upbringings. We'll add pictures and a little memory saying about that
cool.
person. So it's awesome. It's
What
very
about the old? What about the end? The smashing of the glass, the jumping the broom. What
yes. Actually, I've seen a lot of new traditions where one of them was the breaking of the glass, and I had seen it in movies, and I had not actually seen it in person, and it's very elaborated. It's like they have. And it's not just any glass; it's a particular glass that they get, and they wrap it in the, and it's like a veil. And what they did is,
what does that symbolize?
The way that they said it was just the beginning of their marriage and for good luck. So that's what they told, and I just
what other kind of things?
Because I don't pertain to like a Catholic or a Christian church. They add a lot of biblical stuff, and I will do that. And so traditions they'll cut, like in the Hispanic culture, they have like the lasso, which is a rope that goes
the
around.
Noose.
Yes,
that's what we
tie them together. So I've done a couple of where they are tying them together, and it's kind of neat how they do it.
And
together.
the coin.
And the coins, and they're giving each other, and I'm thinking she's gonna spend all those coins.
Yeah.
So yeah.
What do you prefer? You prefer the funny ones or the straightforward
no,
ones?
I like the adventurous ones, and I like the funny ones and the funny stories. And sometimes the grooms will add something to the end, and or they'll surprise the bride with something, which is a tearjerker, but funny at the same time. So you don't know if to laugh harder or to cry at the same time.
Do you hang out for the reception?
Sometimes.
Is that extra?
No. I do hang out sometimes. There's been times where they won't let me go because I've been working with them with the ceremony that I do get to know them. I do get to bond.
My sister got married in a Ukrainian monastery.
Oh, really?
Okay, and that priest, man, he came to the reception afterwards. No one partied harder. he was the best. He's not there anymore.
Oh.
So, if people are feeling like they want to get married,
I do have.
How do they get a hold of you?
They can look me up on Facebook under Enduring Love Civil Marriages, and then they can also email me at oneenduringlove gmail.com, or they can call me at 559-318-7936.
And you're about to say you have a new package?
No.
Me too.
No. It's always fun to do either if they're spontaneously want to get married. I'll be at home and I'll get a call and they'll say, "Can you marry us in an hour?" And I'm like, "Sure."
Did you say, are you sober?
No.
How long did you just meet?
No. Well, I do. Have
you ever had that? The last, we just met and we just know we're the right ones for each other and we want to get married.
I've had two. Well,
how long did they know each other?
One of them had just met 2 weeks prior.
Oh, no. That test drive needs to go a little bit longer.
And I just looked at them and I said, "Are you sure?" And
take it on the freeway.
All right, Armida Quezada.
Nice to meet you.
I won't ever get married again, but if I did, I'd pick you.
Oh, thank you.
We're going to take a quick commercial break.